What's up, peeps? It's the Renegade. We're back here for the Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes demo. And we're going to go about an hour. We're right now. Since I'm going to consider making my streams a bit shorter. So, yeah. So they're not too intimidating for people to watch on the VODs on YouTube. So, last time we met Solon and we defeated Kronia. We're still in the Blue Lion House, so... And also, I discovered through data mining of the demo that you can, certain characters will be available for recruiting in certain routes, but through how, I have no idea. So I'm just gonna wait on to see how to do it, how that works. Continue. Crisis. Crisis Inferdiad. Right now, we're gonna team up with Rodrigue and fight to protect the protect Ferdiad.
What's going on?
There are rumors floating about regarding the Grand Duke of Ita. Perhaps you've heard of them? People claim he had the previous king assassinated, and that he was involved in the tragedy of Dustra. And while most rumors are not but wind, something about these seems strangely credible. There have long been whisperings about discord between the Grand Duke and the late king. Not to mention the man's relationship with His Highness. Did you? Oh. Exquisite old letter. I had a business meeting coming up in Ferdiad, but that's been cancelled. It's hardly time for that now. I'm sure you remember that the king went to meet with the leaders of Dustra, yes? Well, they were beset by attackers from Dustra on their way here. All were killed, only the young prince made it. Someone marshaled an army and sent soldiers to raise Dustra immediately. In the meantime, Ferdiad is all in the chaos without a king. Dustra really made a mistake here. They're all going to be punished for the actions of a few extremists. Still, considering what they did, maybe they deserve it. I suppose that means we can no longer trade with Dustra. Shame. There's gold to be mined near and Avar, and their blacksmiths are exceptional. No matter what, don't do anything until I return. A merchant's letter from Ferdiad. Ferdiad. Dang, that is, I don't think they deserved it. Kinda. Dustra. I don't think Dustra deserved too much pain. I loathe the Grand Duke. He tried to harm His Highness on countless occasions. Back surprised by his referring to finish. His Highness's first campaign was suppressing the rebellion in the west. That too was a plot of the Grand Duke. Only because of House Fraldarius did His Highness emerge unscathed. Assassination attempts continued unceasingly in the palace afterward as well, and given what happened with King Lambert and Dustra,
Well,
His Highness must be aware of the man's ill intent. Dimitri's right there. I'll talk to him later, because... Oh, Gilbert. Hello.
this way.
I am Gilbert, charged with commanding the Knights of Saros in the coming battle. Should the need arise, I hope you will rely on me. I will not permit any harm to come to students at the Officers' Academy. It's good to hear. I can tell that you know what to do with the sword. It is perhaps my only saving grace. However, that does not mean every one of the Blue Lions will be joining us.
Let's see.
Yeah, I guess Annette must have had some reason for not coming along, huh? I suppose so, yes. Dang it, I wanted to play as Annette. Oh, Ingrid, Ash.
Well,
oh, Ash. Are you sure this is okay, Ash? Lord Lenato was once a servant of the Grand Duke, after all. Yes. When he learned of the circumstances, he told me to hold on to what I believed was just. Praise Lord.
let's see.
Lord Lenato is your adopted father, right, Ash? Sounds like quite the man. Thanks. I hope to be just like him one day, someday.
Let's give it a go.
is exactly what I'm going to do. What I believe in, Ingrid. Don't worry. Maybe you really are suited to be a knight, Ash. Very much so. Gallant.
Oh, that's right.
Now that I think about it, I heard something when we were leaving Garreg Mach. Evidently, Professor Yuritsa set out for the Imperial capital along with the Black Eagles. And if I'm not mistaken, most of the Knights of Seros had some sort of business which kept them from joining us on this mission. I'm certain it's not Academy related, but I wonder what Annie and the others are doing. I'm curious about that as well. Felix, Sylvain.
Got a second?
Hey, cheer up, Felix. Your dad's getting worried. I know how unpleasant it feels to have people make weird claims about your family. Don't act as if you have it all figured out. That sort of thing would never bother me. Doubt it. That's why he's upset. So if that's not what's bothering you, why do you look like you just got punched in the gut? Because a certain someone's indecision is making me sick to my stomach.
Not good.
Look, if you're that concerned about His Highness, you should just say something to him. Why should the job of cheering him up fall to me? Childhood friend? Yeah. Because you're his childhood friend, man.
Got a sec?
Don't look so glum, Dimitri. Everyone fights with their family at some point in their life. Your wit like a rapier. Perhaps I'd do well to pick up on a bit of that cheer. I had a massive missive sent to my uncle, but I wager I'll not receive a reply. What is a missive? I need to look up what that is later.
I implore you.
Please continue with preparations so we can set out immediately if the fighting starts. Alright, I better get some rest before the fighting kicks off. I just talked to Dimitri. Storehouse. Like I can't use Amiibo in the demos. Save data bonuses is probably what happens if I even get the data and stuff. Huh, Felix. I really need Felix and... Wait, they only go up to B? Ah, Felix and Annette, dang it. Aww. I really wanted them to have more supports. I wanted them to have an A because they're so cute. You're such a good couple. They're one of my favorite ships in Fire Emblem Three Houses.
You have my thanks.
I see you have spoken with everyone. Consideration is much appreciated. We shall depart the moment everything is ready. Please be sure to rest until then. Prepare for battle.
The Duke has stamped out most of the troops who invaded Fraldarius. As things stand, a clash on royal soil and eventually within the capital is inevitable. As you are the only blood kin I have, my lord, I pray we might find a way to resolve this conflict peacefully. Bah, what rubbish. He sings of conciliation, but I know a threat when I read it.
Shouldn't you take better care of a letter from your dear nephew, my lord?
He's not expecting a reply. The creature means to slay me.
Your fear of Prince Dimitri runs deeper than I thought. You shouldn't have missed your chance 4 years ago in Dusker, or 2 years ago during the suppression of the rebellion. That's twice you failed to kill him.
You know, people like fan service characters even if they're evil. I hate this. I don't like Cornelia. Boobs will not frickin' sway me, you evil bitch.
I've learned my lesson. A lion's cub is still a lion, and one cannot slay a lion with a clumsy scheme.
You have to throw him off a cliff into a pack of raging wildebeest.
It's those monstrous eyes, Cornelia. They terrify me. The boy is a vicious animal, yet he attempts to feign actual grief that we can't find common ground. The aberrance of it shakes me to my core.
I understand completely.
Every night since I killed my brother, I dream a lion is ripping out my throat.
You'll run yourself ragged if you live your days in fear of revenge.
A smug portrait is
You were meant to
freaking-
rule Fargus.
The
and you have
unchanging
the power to
expression.
make it
I
so.
hate her.
Your royal army is the finest in the realm, and if I may be so bold, you also have me. Put your worries to rest, my king. Sleep deeply and without fear.
I'm so utterly tired. Tired of being afraid. Tired of what I've become. All of it.
I'm gonna edit my
I see.
units.
And how much longer until Tullus gives the word?
Ugh, I
I know
hate that
only that
face.
something is amiss in the Imperial capital.
Curse it all! I am not waiting 1,000 years for that doddering old fool to act. Rally the Western lords and their troops, and be quick about it. Have them make ready to intercept that whelp.
As you command, Cleobulus.
Cleobulus. That's stupid ass name.
According to our scouts, the enemy has positioned their troops on the capital streets.
So they can use the townsfolk as shields when we take the fight to them. With vulgar tactics.
Well, now that we know their strategy, our next move will be critical. A victory stained with the people's blood achieves nothing. We'll need to move our forces swiftly, but with caution. Dedu, has there been a reply from my uncle?
Nothing of yet.
I thought not.
Your Highness, will you truly be able to strike Rufus down when the time comes?
I will do what is required of me.
What's up, everyone?
Preparations are complete, Your Highness. The people are waiting for you, Dimitri. Let's not keep them any longer.
No, we'd best not.
You're our commander, but you look like you're heading for a funeral. Could you maybe try not being so insufferable?
Apologies for my demeanor. I've more than a few things on my mind. But very well. Let's begin our final war council.
You look pale. Not keen on fighting your own blood?
No, I gotta imagine it's not
Sadly,
easy.
I saw this fight coming long ago.
Then what's the problem?
Now that I've brought the fight to the streets of the capital, I wonder if my actions are right. Most of the people here favor keeping the royal line of succession. That's because my father and the kings before him maintained peace inside these walls. Ever since my uncle seized power, the people have been forced to endure his licentious reign.
Dang, Dimitri, you're using a lot of words I don't use.
Did you know they asked
Or
me to
mostly
assume
any
the
of
throne before my time
employees.
at the academy? They said only a true king could undo Rufus's misrule,
So why didn't you?
because it would have divided the kingdom, just as it's doing now. Yet had I supported my uncle's claim, it would have been open rebellion. And the only way to prevent such a rebellion is to invade the capital and kill the regent. In other words, I cannot restore my grandfather's peace without first breaking it.
In that case, there's no reason to hesitate. You know fighting is the only answer here. You just have to accept it.
My apologies. I have a bad habit of agonizing over such things, and as all of you have come this far to help me, the least I can do is make an attempt at optimism.
Alright. Defeat Rufus. Defeat conditions none. Shade. Oh, it's all of. I had all of them except Annette, of course, because. Let's see. Ash is fine where he is. So is Dimitri. So is Sylvain. Felix, since you don't want to be near the boar, fight alongside me. Shay. Ingrid, you keep an eye on Sylvain. There we go. We're all ready. Equipment, weapons, convoy. Arts pieces. Iron sword. Venom edge. Sword that inflicts foes with a biting poison. Huh. Not much of a difference, except it's better. Another shield. No battalions, unfortunately. Under Wrath Strike. Huh. Let's go with let's add in Blizzard. Rounder Wrath Strike. Go with Blizzard. Let's make Shay or Shez like a swordsman and Dimitri. Earth Splitter. Felix. I forgot what the unit was called, like with magic and swordsmanship. Yeah, I'm just gonna look over their equipment. Any tones I can... Oh, the tone that Annie's using. Yeah, it's gonna be hard not to have her out on here, but still. Hopefully we'll be fine. Army status. Let's save real quick. Sorry.
As we feared, the soldiers are using the townsfolk as shields. What cowards!
And our first priority is to secure the people's safety. My uncle.
Getting poisoned, you make damage over a set period of time.
We'll start by eliminating guards on the capital perimeter. Commence the attack.
Hey, Rodri. Okay. Let's use stronghold.
This will go faster if we split into two groups.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
I've awaited this moment. Shore the defenses! I'll show you no mercy!
Let's go, Felix. Here we go. Edgy sword boy.
Sweat there. Next. Give it up.
I forgot how to dodge. There we go. I'll say it done. Dang. After it, Felix, dang. we go. Felix. Nice.
Perimeter is secure. Things should be easier now that we know our backs are safe. Open the gates and seize the town, but ensure no harm comes to the people.
Rampart doors are open. Alright.
Ferdiad is large. We should divide and conquer.
Let's see.
We will
Dimitri.
proceed as planned. We
Attack.
must strive to perform.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Gilbert's acting on his own. So is Rodrigue. Okay, Mercedes.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Not a problem. I've got this. Hey, aren't the front gates still closed off? We should probably open them up so we can get reinforcements in here, yeah?
A fine idea. And if things go awry, we might need another way out.
The dodging. Side mission. Seize a stronghold.
Well, he's a valiant one. Clearly, that apple did not fall far from the tree.
To think they would involve innocent people. We must end.
Just going to let. That stronghold. Gotta seize that one for the side mission.
This battle as soon as we can.
Here I go. Take a breather.
I shall take the lead.
This stronghold will fall.
Dang it. Die, my lady.
This really the best the officers of Etha can offer? Disappointing.
Oh, Felix. Wrong direction.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our...
Stand down.
Strongholds open. Felix, clean house. Okay, Ingrid and Sylvain have finished their work.
Begin the operation.
Hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Sylvain.
I'll make short work of this.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
Oh. Big. Money!
Let's take the stronghold.
Nice one, Ash. Where's next for you?
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous.
Another stronghold.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
Let's take it for ourselves.
One, Felix!
Take this stronghold.
Dang it.
Still fight. No, not yet. Too slow.
Dang. That's one first.
We will proceed as... We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Okay.
Let's
do.
begin.
Seize that stronghold.
It's time to move.
brawler up there. Huh. And Shay, how do you feel that?
Not a problem. I've got this.
How do you feel that going up through there? Mercedes, follow me.
Shall we? Shall we? Let's give it a
Let us crush their defenses.
Gonna break this. Nice one,
In that
Sylvie.
case, fling open the gates. Sorry, Your Highness. Stole your thunder there.
Open the main gate to the castle town. Nice one. Soldiers have been rescued.
Your Highness, you're all right. Some nights we should have never let it come to this. Do not blame yourselves. However, you seek to make amends. Lend me your strength and help me reclaim the capital.
Who's striking the back alley? Who is leveled up? Ash, buddy. Nice one.
I think I'm improving.
Mercy. I do this for His Highness.
Nice win, Mercedes. I really wish I could play as you right now. Okay. You do? You're doing well. Dimitri. There's still a stronghold over there.
Hear you loud and clear.
I'll do my best.
Huh.
Hear you loud and clear. Come on, let's get marching. Hear you loud and clear.
No locks. They're locked in.
Come on, let's get marching.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
You'll be fine, Ash. Have faith, pal. Follow me, Mercedes.
Hear you loud and clear. Come on, let's...
Dang it. Sylvain can't
Hear you loud and clear.
get through there. Sylvain, why don't you,
I'll make short work
you
of this.
help up Shays. Shay. Sword is better than axe. That's one more great. Father. I didn't need your help, Dad. You know what? That's enough playing as Felix for now. Let's see.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Begin the operation.
How about
Our
Ash and
orders
Grid?
I'll do my best.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Oh hey, there's a spot that's... There's a lot of bases here that haven't been covered yet.
Begin the operation.
Ingrid, you...
Our orders are clear.
Shall we?
Mercedes,
Let's give it a
nice one. Shay's level 6.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
Forgive me, my lord. I see our enemy is somewhat confident. Deal with this, Viscount Kleiman.
I thought that said discount, like discount.
We will save Prince Dimitri from that vile puppeteer who controls him.
Take a breather.
I awaited this moment.
You called?
Here I go!
We need to take care of those soldiers before we're boxed in.
The soldiers are right there. Let's see.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Alright.
I'll do my best.
Orders to Ash. Shoot. Don't engage him.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
I'll do my best.
Did you?
Let's begin. It's time to move.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Ingrid.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
Okay. Ash.
I suggest we again divide our soldiers to deal with the multiple threats, Your Highness.
Down goes the brawler. Blizzard. Frost. Oh, they got caught up here.
This is just sad. Can we please hurry and get this battle over with?
It is pretty sad. Fight through, Sylvain. $16,000 hits, dang. Who's leveled up? They do, nice.
I think I've grown.
Good job, man.
Thank the goddess we were able to keep the people out of harm's way.
Mercedes, I'll help you out. Alright, take out a sword at once. Ash.
I've awaited this moment.
Stand down.
I'll do my best this moment.
This should help.
Oh, shoot. Are you okay?
Amusing.
You can defeat him. I believe in you, Ash.
I'll show you no mercy.
I'll do what I must.
Oh, shoot. Nice one.
My turn?
Please, Your Highness, you must see reason. We're only doing our duty.
Taken into custody. I have a lot of questions.
Oh boy, Dimitri.
At once, Your Highness.
The town should be safe for the time being. Let's press on to the castle.
How do we breach the castle with the drawbridges up?
These people are hopelessly outnumbered.
I shall take the lead.
Unleash our units from the...
Let's see. We can take Stronghold easily.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
Ingrid?
I'll do what I can.
I'll do my best.
Ash?
I'm a little nervous about this.
We will proceed as planned.
Stronghold Captain. This one's Stronghold.
We
Oh, hey.
must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
I'll do what I can.
Felix. Where are we? Oh boy. Blocked off. Can't enter that area.
Hear you loud and clear.
Dang it. We can't move forward. Guess we're gonna have to backtrack.
I'll make short work of this.
Not a problem.
Okay. Says.
Move out.
Mercy.
Shall we?
You join.
Come with me, everyone.
Strongholds and crush them all.
Oh boy, the gates are open. Never mind. Felix.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Shall we?
Mercedes.
Let's give it a shot.
Take them on.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Okay. We got this. Do we? Hopefully.
This could be our chance. There are controls by the castle gates that lower the drawbridges. You can do so from within the strongholds.
Your Highness, the troops that escaped the castle have taken up position in the surrounding strongholds.
That won't do. We must retake them at once and ensure the town is safe for good.
Seize all the strongholds. I'm pretty sure we're almost done.
You're here to rescue us. Give us the honor of joining you in battle.
Oh, the army's almost. Oh no, silver. Kane's still heading for that one.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
We will proceed as planned. We must.
You called?
Felix. And down. Run, Felix, run.
Let us crush their defenses.
Too easy!
Down you go. 372 hits. Who leveled up? Felix, of course.
I'm stronger. We'll see about that.
Okay. Felix, next up.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Steal the center.
Here I go!
Nice one, Ash.
This stronghold will fall!
I'll show you
This
what I
area
can
is
do.
secure. Not a moment too soon, it seems.
Need help, England?
Begin the operation. I have your back.
I'll do my best. Let's move.
Open the chest, Ash. Mercy.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
My
Now's
turn.
our chance. Attack!
Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done!
Down you go. Dang, level 7.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
Dang, almost all the strongholds are... Okay. Shay?
Not a problem.
Shez, whatever. I still don't know how to pronounce the name, but whatever. Let's just move on. Oh, so go see if Felix needs help.
I've got this.
I've awaited this moment.
I'm glad we're getting a lot of help.
Is that it?
This stronghold will fall!
Okay. Now that this checkpoint has been cleared. Forward. The other side.
We will proceed as planned. We move, now.
I'll do my best. I'm a little
You called?
The stronghold captain is, dang, pretty terrible. There we go. Doors are open. Actually, Dimitri,
We will proceed as planned.
move forward.
We must strive to perform to the best of our ability.
Begin the operation.
Ingrid,
Our orders are
Ace.
clear.
Ash,
do my best.
take the other base.
I'm a little nervous about this.
You do? Where are you?
Let's begin. It's time to move.
Sylvain, you...
Hear you loud and clear.
Number
I'll make
2.
short work of this.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Shall we? Let's
head on up to front. Got all the strongholds.
That's the last of the strongholds. We should be much quieter around here from now on.
Here I go!
Need to be careful.
Yep.
Take a breathe.
I shall take the lead.
Run, Dimitri, run. Disable the controls.
And of course, the main entrance is blocked. We need to find another way in.
Of course.
This stronghold will fall!
So many stronghold areas.
Now's our chance. Attack!
There you go. How are you guys able to do this? Press. Probably the answer, but nice one, Dimitri.
I must keep aiming higher. Grant them no mercy.
Stand down.
Awakening God.
Let's get that bridge down. Where are the controls?
Got money. Man, this is taking quite a while. Pretty long one.
Let's begin. Come with me.
Did I already open that chest? Yeah, already did.
Begin the operation. All troops, march!
Stand by, everyone else. Eastern drawbridge lowered.
Now, if we lower the other drawbridge, we'll be able to attack the enemy from both sides.
I clearly underestimated the royal wealth. Time for someone to put him in his place.
Shall we? I'll provide assistance.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this. We will proceed as planned. We
Big
move.
guys in the
now.
front.
Not a problem.
I've got this.
You do?
Let's begin. It's
Keep the
time to
pace.
move.
Reinforcements. Good.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
Dang, a lot of soldiers are gonna attack the bases.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
We will proceed as planned. We must strive to perform to the...
Shall we? Let's get...
I'll do what I
You
can.
have no direction right now, so yeah.
It's worth a shot. I'll do my best.
Now that we have access to both the east and west bridges, it's time to breach the capital, corner the traitors, and strike them down.
All right. Oh boy. Cornelia Arnon.
My, this is your lucky day. I've decided that you deserve my personal attention.
Rufus the Hairy Bladed.
You truly are whimsical. Will today mark my death or his? Either way, this farce will finally come to a close.
Then it gets to its throne and oh no. Ash, you got orders, man.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Up next,
I'll do what I can.
oh shoot.
Let's begin.
Nope.
Begin the operation.
Nope. Oh, shiz.
My turn?
I gotta make my way up over there. Across the battlefield. I gotta make it. Move, keep on moving. I really hope everything's gonna be okay. Everyone's moving to their next locations. I'm gonna face Cornelia, Dimitri's gonna face Rufus. Man, this music. They're good remixes for Three Houses. Cornelia's right here. Where? Where's she? Oh.
Not a problem.
Drawbridge.
I've got this.
I've awaited this moment.
Okay, on the other side, I should have freaking went around.
Let's do this! No, not yet. We will proceed as planned. We must. Restoratives in order.
Okay. No record.
You like that?
Soldiers keep the stronghold retreat. Our strongholds fell.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot.
Okay, Dimitri. Wait a minute.
Oh, why the long faces? Does our hospitality displease you so? Oh my, what a fascinating power you possess.
Sure is. But if you think I need it to beat you, think again.
So, it's come to this at last. Well, Dimitri, if you want my head, then come claim it.
I intend to, Uncle.
No reinforcements.
Our pride as knights! We will defend our liege to the last! I had long hoped for a day we might finally see eye to eye.
Foolish child. A man and a monster can never come to common grounds.
Every moment I stare at you vexes me more. You should have died that day.
And yet today, death comes for you, Amelia. My uncle seems determined to not surrender, which means he gives me no other choice.
Oh, you poor dear.
Here we go, Dimitri. Take them all down. Nice one. Level 5, Dimitri.
Place.
I should have killed you at dusk when I had the chance.
Mercedes has seized the stronghold. Thank you, Mercedes.
I suppose I've improved.
One Ingrid, even though I'm not playing with you.
Begin the operation. Begin the Our orders are clear.
I'll do it. It's worth a shot.
Okay, Sylvain, are you
Hear
doing
you loud
anything?
and clear. I'll make short work of this.
Dang it, Dimitri.
To my might. Walk through! Stand down!
Down. Ego. Let's go.
What are you waiting for, monster?
Stand down.
Kill me! Avenge your father.
Find that man and take him away.
All right.
Nice one, Dimitri.
Now that's more like it. It wouldn't feel like a real fight if I simply tore you limb from limb right out of the gate.
Don't let up. We can break her.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
We do. You're right there too.
Let's begin. It's time
Take that base to do.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
Shall we?
Mercedes. Any more bases that we need to claim? Huh.
Let's give it a shot.
Best.
No regrets.
Little beasts. None of this would be happening if not for that old man Thomas.
Take a breather.
She's frozen. Amelia. Down.
Look at
Take
me
that.
getting wrapped up in my fun again. But sadly, I must bid you farewell.
Amelia retreated.
She's slippery, that one.
Defeated both Rufus and
Your
Cornelia.
Highness, we are moving Rufus to a cell and preparing him for questioning.
Thank you, Gilbert.
Good. Thank you. I will join you shortly. Raise your voices with me, friends. You fought hard this day, and now victory is ours.
Woo! Stage complete. That was a long one. Got an A rank. Intermediate seal. Nice. Felix, level 3.
I'm stronger.
Ash,
I think
level
I'm
4.
improving.
Sylvain's level 2.
Gotta remember how this feels.
Mercedes level 2.
Oh, I feel stronger.
MVP.
I'm glad to be of use.
Dimitri, of course. He was cleaning house, man. Level 6. Ew.
I must keep aiming higher.
Dang, Ash.
can't wait to test my newfound strength.
Got to give this a try sometime.
Hey, I'm getting better.
I've grasped new strength.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
I think I've learned something new.
I'm getting better.
Oh, so many intermediate seals. Smithing stone, venom stone. Dang, all this. $70.50. Welcome.
Something you feel like saying?
Huh.
No.
All traitors get put to the sword. It's his duty as king.
Final words?
None for you. But tell me something, boy. Does it trouble you to slay your own kin? What a surprise. I did not think you capable of sympathy, craven monster that you are.
Yes. But either way, I do what I must.
And...
well, to perish by your hand. It is a fate that I much deserve.
oh! Public execution. Jeez. I swear, I heard a head roll. Poor Dimitri. Again. Frickin'.
Which leaves the lords Elidor, Mateus, and Kleiman. We believe they, as well as many powerful Western lords, were accomplices in the assassination of the late king. Along with the Grand Duke, they seem to have received large sums of money and supplies from the imperial nobility.
Who the heck are you?
Thinking this to be recompense for the assassination in Duscar, we investigated the link further. In 1171, the mage Cornelia arranged for a certain powerful imperial family to come to the kingdom.
That's the year when my step-uncle, Lord Arundel, brought Edelgard here in exile.
Correct. We think Lord Arundel and his followers were behind the matter. They have deep ties to the imperial household.
As I suspected.
Oh,
You're a clever man,
Gautier.
Margaret Gautier. Well done.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Why does... he
If we
doesn't look like
continue
Sylvain
wringing
at all.
information out of them at this pace, we'll soon have a clear picture of what transpired.
My uncle's attendants must also confess to the slaughter in Duscar. But now that things have come this far, we can't expect the Western lords to stay silent. We need a way
Just
to
like
keep
that
them
car
far from power.
are in the background.
Oh, there are always ways, provided you're willing to keep all your options open.
Yes, I suppose so. Let us speak more of this later. For now, spread word of what you have found to every palace and pub in the land.
Pub?
That should help keep the lords
I
in
don't
check.
think. I think people are gonna be more drug. There's no drugs here in Fodland. I think they're gonna be more drunk to listen to what you say.
Is that wise, Your Highness?
Yeah.
If we announce that Rufus was involved in the tragedy of Duscar...
I will not feed my people half-truths. They deserve to know.
Good man.
I've always admired that candor, Your Highness. Yet such news is sure to create a degree of unrest in the kingdom.
So you suggest we bury the truth? Should it somehow come to light, the people's faith in me will be forever shaken. If the kingdom is ever to part ways with our bloody past, this is the path we must walk.
Indeed.
Fine words, though I doubt they'll appease the people of Duscar, nor the rest of Fargus, many of whom will not be so quick to forgive.
Indeed.
We thought you might say as much, which is why His Highness and I have devised a solution.
Oh?
I will resign the title of Duke and pass it to my heir.
Felix!
Spare me, Rodrigue.
So early.
One person with wild ideas is already one too many.
It's not wild at all, Matthias. Someone must bear responsibility for what happened in Duscar. People will naturally seek to point the finger at His Highness, and we need him unsullied if he is to lead. Someone has to get down in the mud and bear the slings and arrows for him. Who better for such a task than me?
Rodrigue will abandon his title and work with Dedu to restore harmony between our people. I'm not
Nice.
asking him to take his life. Rather, He offered to spend it to set things to rights.
In that case, we've only to deal with the issue
How
of
much
the
of-
throne.
How much is
I
his
believe
life
we should
worth,
move
though?
forward with your coronation straight away.
I agree. My time at the Officers Academy was a
Dang,
valuable
Dimitri's
experience.
leaving the Officers Academy
I belong
early.
here now.
Dang.
Obviously, Felix won't be able to return either.
Felix too.
Have him come to me later, so I can deliver the news and an apology.
I've already had a word and told him what must be done. You've no need to apologize.
Yes, I have.
Oh man, I have a
As
feeling
for you,
that Felix
Gustav,
is...
you'll also be staying here in the kingdom.
But I abandoned my homeland. There can be no place for me in Fargus.
I will make a place for you. I need your help. Lady Rhea will understand.
It would be my great honor, Your Highness.
Send word to
You
the
mean Your
church and the
Majesty.
lords. Count Galatea will be in charge of contacting the south. Now, there's another topic I'd like to discuss. I wish to reorganize my army. Since I have you all assembled, I'd like to hear your suggestions.
What about everyone else?
You're still working, Dimitri? Have you even slept since the battle?
Never mind that. There's a favor I've been meaning to ask of you. It won't happen right away, but I'm considering the formation of a new private army.
Huh.
I need someone to captain them, and I was hoping it might be you.
And what does the leader of the kingdom need with a private army?
I fear my uncle may have rubbed off on too many of my knights. I'm not saying they're all bad, but it's clear as day that bribery ran rampant.
All about the monies.
To rectify the matter, I'm looking into a complete reorganization of the army. These next several years will be an age of civil war, and I want to be surrounded with the best and most loyal soldiers I can find.
Well, that does sound interesting. Still, I'm just a regular old grunt. Why put me in charge?
Because this will be an army of commoners, not knights and nobles. A mercenary like you is far more likely to earn their trust than some stuffy noble who's never known a day of hardship. Please, allow me to be clear. This is not an order. If you'd rather return to the academy, you're free to do so.
Are you kidding? I'm in. Thank you, Dimitri.
What about our god friend?
Having put down Rufus's revolt and ended his uncle's life, Dimitri draws closer to the truth regarding the tragedy of Duscur, and also begins the process of ascending the throne. All the while, the Adrestian Empire deals with a fierce power struggle in its capital, Enbar, while the Leicester Alliance finds themselves pitted against an invading Olmyran horde.
Huh.
Realizing the troubles of Fodlan will fall squarely on her young students' shoulders, Archbishop Rhea closes the Officers' Academy and permits her charges to return home.
Well, that ended pretty quickly. Alright, save. Well, school days didn't last very well. Azure Gleam. To war.
To war.
Which we'll be tackling next time.
It is the end of 1181. 2 years have passed since the Officers' Academy closed its doors. After ascending the throne, Dimitri labors to bring peace to the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. With Edelgard ruling as the Emperor of Adrestia and Claude leading the Leicester Alliance, the three erstwhile schoolmates strike out as the next generation of leaders. A new era is dawning in Fodlan, and much teeters at the brink of great change. The first tremors of a major upheaval rock the land as Edelgard declares war on the Central Church.
It begins. Of course, that still had to happen, but... You know. Edelgard is Edelgard. Hello, Felix?
Pardon my lateness, Your Majesty.
You needn't worry, Felix. I know your duties are many.
There's a bug on my screen.
Though, I'm afraid we could not wait for you to begin the discussion.
This is about the Empire's declaration of war against the Central Church, yes?
Indeed.
Felix...
As you're aware, we have already begun accepting refugees from Garrett Mach. But a few days ago, I received a confidential request from Seteth, asking us to protect the higher-ranking members of the Church
Oh,
including
did
Lady
you?
Rhea
Looking
herself.
nice, man. You know, I have a very strong feeling that Felix is gonna be... I don't think Felix is comfortable assisting the boar.
Of course, we'd only meet this eventuality were Garrett Mach to fall. As it stands, we find ourselves quite literally stuck between the Empire and the Church. I'm not sure how much longer we can remain neutral.
If I might, Your Majesty, troubling as it may be, I believe it prudent for us to reject this proposal from the Church outright. Offering them shelter will only serve to provoke an invasion from the Empire. This matter of the Southern Church concerns me as well, but I believe we have more important matters to be fussing over at the moment.
Your counsel is much appreciated, Viscount Elidor, but I
So,
assure you,
where's Sylvain?
things are not as cut and dry as you make them out to be. The mandate granted to the King of Fargus and all the lords who serve
You're
under
still
him
serving,
is
huh?
given legitimacy only by the grace of the Church.
I have a feeling that you're gonna be evil, because based on your freaking face.
Are we to renounce the very heart of this kingdom simply because we shudder at the thought of invasion? War will always come at one point or another, and some degree of suffering is purely inevitable. You know this as well as I, Viscount.
You dare speak of suffering, do you? When the blaze of war will not scorch your lands in the north as
Scarlet
it
Blaze.
does ours?
Wait, is that what it's called? Is that what the route's called?
I would normally agree that those of us from the Northern Territory should hold less sway in this discussion. But if Garrick Mach were to fall, the war fronts would not halt in the west. Your
Dang,
Majesty,
Felix.
what of House Rowe or Galatea, or the others in the south?
Your really becomes so intelligent.
Not a word from
It's-
Count
it's
Rowe
scaring
as it
me.
stands. But I did receive a missive from Count Galatea. It read, "My people are not fools enough to rejoice in the surrender of their territories to invaders. There is no morality in turning our backs on the institution at the very foundation of our lives. We must support the Church as they have supported us."
Your Majesty, we owe a great debt to the Central Church for their role in quelling the uprising 2 years
have
ago.
not changed a bit.
To not repay such generosity in kind would risk weakening the trust of your vassals.
And if that happens, we might find ourselves right back in the same mess as before. They lack the crest of Blathid, but there's no small number of nobles who might crawl out of the woodwork claiming royal blood. The kingdom's already seen the turmoil and division such claimants can bring after the death of King Klaus.
But Duke Fraldarius, surely we are better served attempting to head off the very real and imminent war at hand, instead of debating hypothetical unrest.
I don't want my people to suffer the pain of
Viscount.
conflict. But does anyone here really think the Empire will simply stop if we appease their every demand?
Doubt.
Suppose we do let the Empire take the Archbishop. And suppose we accept this new Southern Church. Then what?
I imagine the Empire plans to install the Bishop of the Southern Church, Count Varley. and
Oh
Lady Rhea's
god,
place.
that sounds terrible.
I fear I've heard nothing good
Bernadetta's
concerning
father.
either the man himself or his teachings. They purport to be an arm of the Church of Seros, but the Southern Church is nothing more than a mouthpiece for the Empire at large.
In other words, rejecting the Central Church in favor of this new Southern one would be no
Can we
different
just
from flat-out
take
accepting
Bernadetta,
imperial
have her
rule.
execute her father, then
It's
have
hard
her
to
take
say
it?
just how they would treat our kingdom were such events to unfold, though I imagine it would involve heavy taxation for the express purpose of bleeding Fargus dry and filling the imperial coffers.
Do you have something to add, Duke Fraldarius?
Not really, no. I was just wondering how long we were planning to continue this tedious charade. The question's simple. Do we hand over our kingdom and subject ourselves to imperial rule or not?
I believe the Margrave has been quite clear as to what will happen if we give in to the Empire's demands. We've all been informed of the rapid reformation their region has undergone. Many aspects of which I admire, I'm not ashamed to say.
Oh, hey, Sylvain's there. I didn't notice you, man. Freaking, where did you come from? Nice black armor, by the way.
But an old, stubborn land like ours isn't suited for such tempestuous change. Radical new freedoms are not what the people of Fargus need right now. They need stability, steady improvement in their daily lives, and real, lasting change can only come from a solid foundation.
Sounds like your Majesty has made up his mind then. Just say the word and we'll leap into action.
You're not holding onto your hip, Felix. You're barely doing it.
The Holy Kingdom of Fargus will hereby offer asylum to the Church of Seros. Everyone, sharpen your blades and prepare for the battles ahead. Gustav, Dedu, make to ride at once. Our intentions must be made clear, not only to the Church and the Empire, but to Count Rowe as well, and all the other lords who failed to answer my summons.
Understood, Your Majesty.
Okay.
Hey, did you hear? Sounds like we're gonna be going to war with the Empire.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Ever since His Majesty ascended the throne, we've been fighting battle after battle through every corner of Fargus. But I never thought we'd be going toe-to-toe with the actual Empire. I'd be nervous if it even felt real.
Sympathize with her.
Yeah, it's not like I'm opposed to the war, but I have a weird feeling about this too.
You uneasy? I didn't even think that was possible. But I suppose you learn something new every day.
I can't help but wonder, though. What happens to Fargus now? I feel like things have been steadily improving lately, but not everyone favors His Majesty as I do.
Yeah, I hear the grumbles too. But there's not a ruler in the world who doesn't have their fair share of critics, right? All I know is, we wouldn't be where we are now if not for him. I mean, look at me. Saddled with some mysterious power we don't know anything about, and he still chose to put his faith in me.
Where the hell is Byleth?
It's only right I return the favor in
I'm
kind.
wondering.
Oh, and speak of the devil.
Where
Am I
is...
interrupting something?
Where is he?
No, of course not. Please, allow me to take my leave. Your Majesty, Commander.
So, you heard all that, huh?
More or less. I apologize for the interruption, but there's an urgent matter at hand.
Anything I can do to help?
There is. As you know, we've offered asylum to the Central Church in their efforts to flee the Empire.
Good thing we didn't offer them Arkham Asylum.
As such, we are to escort the Archbishop herself to the royal capital at once. I expect heavy pursuit from the Imperial forces, so I am assembling a team of those I trust most to assist in the mission. Of course,
I really hope I don't
I'll
have
be
to
leading
kill
my own
anybody.
regiment into battle. But I was wondering
I
if
saw from
you'd
the
be willing
leaks
to
that I
accompany me.
can recruit Bernadetta and Dorothea and Linhard into my team, so I don't want to
Is that it? I'd be glad
kill
to.
them.
How are things looking at Garrick Mach while we're on the subject?
Grim. Neither the Knights of Seros nor the monastery ramparts are capable of holding off the Empire's massive military might.
Massive military might. Nice alliteration, Dimitri.
I dare say we have precious little time to waste. Prepare to deploy at once.
I like that fluffy collar around your neck, Dimitri. It makes sense since Fargus is cold. Also, it reminds me of a lion's collar, which is pretty nice. Pretty fitting for the king. Area bar owner. Aegis shield owner. Aegis ruin owner. The Aegis shield. Your tent is rather nice, isn't it? I suppose it pays to be a commander. You said it. Things are totally different here compared to the small-time outfits I used to run with. Now I've got my own space where I can kick back and keep all my stuff in order. This probably means they expect a lot from you, more than your title implies, I would imagine. Personal quarters, change appearance.
That reminds me.
Yeesh, this camp is something else. Do you see how many merchants we've got?
How tiresome.
Are you finished sightseeing yet? I believe I heard your employer calling for you. Hold on, I need to see if I base camp. Rodrigue is now play. Nice! Annette. Some need to gain new equipment. Dimitri, Felix, Ash, Sylvain, Mercedes, Annette. It's been a while. Looking good, Annie. Ingrid. Rodrigue. I wonder what else I could do. Spend it on fun. War is such a human enterprise. In that sense, we are very much the same as those on the other side. But we cannot coexist, so we are determined to kill each other. I suppose that's the nature of this beast. An award. I gotta see what that is. Oh hey, Rodrigue.
Indeed, at your service.
I will accompany you in the coming battle. I have far more freedom now that I've stepped down from my post as Duke Fraldarius. I plan to leave our territory entirely to my son, but I hear he's commanding a unit in this war as well. So my wife and younger brother are temporarily in charge of Fraldarius. Though of course I've told Felix he'll have to return from time to time to check on things. Where is Gatekeeper? Since we have free roaming. Oh, hi. Hi, Annie.
Heya!
Hey, it's been a while, or maybe it hasn't. We did bump into each other in Ferdiad on occasion. Blah 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 blah. We did bump into each other in Ferdiad on occasion. So we're going to be at war soon, huh? It honestly hasn't hit me quite yet. Say happy fast. Me neither. It's hard to take in when you're faced with battles this size. We've fought plenty of smaller battles these past 2 years, so you'll get used to it before long. Just the answer I'd expect from you, Shez. I guess I could learn a thing or two from you. Felix? What's up? Since the Empire declared war, Fraldarius has been taking in refugees from Garrigmark as well. Though, as you know, the kingdom barely has enough resources to support its own citizens. It's no simple matter to secure goods and land for extirpate evil. There's been some civil unrest, which has led to a rise in bandit attacks. Sympathize with him, propose countermeasures.
Let's see.
In the long run, we can't just focus on subduing the bandits. Maybe if we find a way to give work to the refugees. Though the fastest solution would be to take back Garrigmark so they can all go home. That would be the best option if you could pull it off, but I doubt the Empire will just give in. The Empire will not quit. If I know Edelgard, I don't really know, though I haven't played a route, so.
Why, hello.
I can't believe it's been 2 years, Shez. I've heard a lot about what you've been doing. It looks like you've presided over a great number of battles. We'll be counting on you for this next one, too.
Nuh-uh.
I don't think I've done anything all that impressive. I hope you're not expecting too much from me. It's not like you to be so humble, but in any case, let's just both do our best. We can't afford to lose. I like Ingrid, compared to, like most people. She isn't racist. She's just, like, scarred because of Dusker. Also, yeah, that haircut kind of looks like a Karen haircut, but yeah.
How can I serve?
Ferdiad is without a doubt the largest city in Blazed territory. However, Camulus in the west is also a town of fair size and boasts a historic cathedral at its center to boot. I heard that most of the clergy who made it to the kingdom are planning to settle there. Keep track of all the achievements you complete.
Well, how'd it go?
Achievements.
Any result's a good result.
Nice. Kingdom nobles. Register the prominent noble house. Targus. Seros. Has Blazed. Fraldarius.th, Baron, Galtia, Row, Clayman. To do.
Well?
Fargus has changed over these 2 years, both in the army structure and within the hierarchy of lords. And with the ruler of the Dusker Peninsula, Viscount Kleiman, dealt with my people and have begun moving back to their homes. Compliment their efforts. So, return to Dusker.
What do you think?
Dusker is your home too, right? Are you gonna go back? No, my place is with His Majesty, from now until the end of time. I really need a... Dimitri, hi.
I've been waiting for you.
Oh, I was waiting for you, Shez. Allow me to explain our plan of action.
How about this?
Let us first look at this map. Oh. How did you do that, Dimitri? How are you summoning glowing continents on maps along with tiny castles? How? What sorcery is this? We are preparing the march from our camp, which is located here. Once we are ready, we will advance to ALL, the Valley of Torment, and rendezvous with Lady Rhea. However, we have received reports of bandits disturbing the peace in that area.
There you have it.
We will need to strike them down and restore order for us to proceed carefully, safely. You must not let your guard down, no matter who we face. Do make sure you are fully prepared for what lies ahead. For instance, have you had a chance to use the training grounds or browse of the marketplace yet?
I implore you.
There are facilities where you can improve your weapons and prepare for battle. Be sure to make use of them. Huh. I'm just gonna finish talking to everyone, and I'm going to end the stream.
May I speak with you?
I will return to the capital after seeing you all off. You must ensure Furiat is well defended in His Majesty's absence.
I have a request.
Please, I ask that you keep His Majesty safe, and my daughter Annette as well. Abyss. Moved to Burrow Street recently. Got to know the Ashen Wolves class. Apparently they're ex-academy students. Balthus, Constance, very happy. Strange bunch, but they seem alright. Especially Balthus's money.
You should hear this.
There's a town between Garreg Mach that's home to some outcasts. It's called Abyss. One of my friends lived down there until just recently. They sent me some very eye-opening letters from that place. Can't wait to find the Ashen Walls. Mercedes.
Hello there.
I never imagined we'd all meet again under these circumstances. You look beautiful, Mercy. When I heard that we were aiding the church and there was going to be a war, I couldn't stand idly by. Annie and I rushed to the castle and met up with Ash. We had an audience with Dimitri and begged him to let us fight as well. I've studied hard over these past 2 years, you know. I'm certain I'll be able to help. Can't wait to play as you. Actually, I still don't know whether or not I'm willing to buy this game yet, because I don't know how to recruit people. I don't know how easy it is and stuff.
Not good.
So we're meeting up at the Valley of Torment, huh? Must we? Come on, Sylvain. Complaining about it won't do us any good. I'm gonna guess you've never been to ALL. That's the only way you can say that with a straight face. Chastise Sylvain, ask about ALL.
Let's see.
You know, I don't think I've ever been there either. What's it like?
So the story
For one thing, you can't take a step without running into lava or scorching hot steam vents. The whole valley is as hot as the sun. You'd probably faint from merely standing around.
Oh no.
There's nowhere else we can meet them. We'll just have to brace ourselves. Well, we met up with everyone. Let's just get a save here. Next time on the 3 Hopes demo, we're going to finish chapter 4. See you guys then. Thank you so much for watching. This has been the Renegade. Farewell.